Welcome to the NBA TopShot Hot Drop, episode 12. This is the hot drop for March 12th, 2021. Please follow me on Twitter, NBA TopShot Drop at DJDev420. Also, please hit the subscribe button here on YouTube. And check me out on Spotify, iTunes, and look for the NBA TopShot Hot Drop podcast. Thanks for joining tonight, and really excited about all the activity and movement that we have in the Top Shot community. We're going to be covering a couple hot drop moments. First, we should be seeing a Cool Cats drop. Pack drop within the next couple days. I'm thinking early this week. A lot of the people I follow on Twitter, First Mint, and a bunch of other sites are indicating that this pack drop should be coming really soon. So let's keep an eye out for an email. We will get an email notifying us that the drop will be coming. And they'll have a queue. It's going to be a random queue. You guys are used to that. If you haven't done one yet, what you're going to do is you're going to join the queue, and then you get randomly assigned a number. The packs should be fairly limited, not nearly as bad as the rare because it's a common series, so there's going to be more packs. But it's going to be hard to secure one. Of course, anytime you do get a pack, feel pretty lucky. So make sure when we're anticipating this pack drop, the pack price should be around $14. You're going to want to go ahead and get that into your Dapper balance. So deposit the 14 into your account so that's ready for when the Cool Cats pack drops. The Dapper transaction goes much quicker, and if your number is later in the queue and you do get in there, you want to make sure that you're able to check out very quickly, and the Dapper credits seem to help much better with that. So keep an eye out for that email. It's going to be a Cool Cats, the third pack drop. We got a Porzingas in there amongst many others, and there is an awesome the first mint on Twitter, the first mint at the first mint. They cover some of the potential rumors revolving. I'll let you guys check that out. Revolving around what the base moments might be needed for this third round of the Cool Cats to be able to get the reward, which is then going to lead to the Lamelo Master Challenge. So we are also looking at some of the moments that just came out in the pre-order packs. Sorry, not the pre-release, but the pre-order packs that just hit yesterday. And you saw quite a bit of people going on the market. There was a lot of activity. That LeBron assist is in there. That's really sweet. I talked about it yesterday. I actually had it processing for $25. I don't know how that was even posted at that price, but was not able to get it. But I do want to talk a little bit about the first moment badges that are going to be awarded to some of these moments here. And let me just see if I can screen share the First Mint Twitter page that we have here. So you can see the first moments that are in these packs, which are going to get a badge, are the Cauley Stein, the Horton Tucker, Avery Bradley, Cam Johnson, who's a stud out of North Carolina. That boy can hit he can shoot threes. I really, really like him a lot. Covington, Robinson III and Royce O'Neal. So all of those are going to be getting first moment badges. So those would definitely be ones to pick up. See if you can get them at a good price. We're going to do check out some of these prices here coming up on the new rookies as well that were just released in this pack. So let me go back to here and I'll get the screen ready for you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying your evening, having fun with Top Shot and getting ready for things to just take off. Just be really strategic about what you're looking for and be patient. I'm going to show you some things on the YouTube channel here, some strategies that I use when I zero in on a moment and I pick a moment that I'm actually going to be going for. There's some immediate research you can do. There's a lot of different websites that you can do, but if you're just going to go on Top Shot and do some live research, I'll show you some strategies on doing that as well. Another really exciting night in basketball as we're starting to heat up, moving towards the playoffs. We did have the Hornets, just as if you guys have been listening and following the podcast here, I absolutely love watching the Hornets this year. I'm a huge Michael Jordan fan. I grew up in Chicago during the 80s and huge Bulls fan. So just nice to finally see Michael Jordan getting some success with his picks and his personnel movement and roster movements. Rozier's playing amazing. But Lamelo Ball is just, and this is, I'm not breaking any news to you guys here, but other than that, trusting in the investment that you do make in Lamelo, especially this Master Challenge, he's going to win Rookie of the Year and make many All-Star games. He's got it, man. You can just see it when you watch him play. So please watch the Hornets. His court vision, his leadership, and the biggest thing, a lot of these guys have an insane amount of talent, but he has intelligence. He has basketball intelligence. He has court analysis that is just, it's savant. It's anticipatory. He sees plays, a half a play before they happen, and he is just absolutely special. So let's go ahead and look at this article here. That I really like looking at the articles directly from the town that the team plays for. So this is from the Charlotte Observer. I'm gonna go ahead and screen share for you guys. See if we can get here. We got Lamelo Ball was just amazing tonight. They set a record for 3-pointers. Lamelo had 23 points, 9 rebounds, and Toronto was weak tonight. They were shorthanded. Devontae Graham is back now, and he's taken off. So that's another moment I would check out, and we'll talk about some of these strategies coming up here on how to shop when you're looking for a particular moment. Charlotte just jumped all over them, as you can see here, to a 25-4 lead, and they set a franchise record with 11 3-pointers in the first quarter, building to a 44-24 lead. I mean, it's so exciting, and they're in the 5th seed. They're pushing for that 4th seed right now, and it's I don't want to say it's being led by Lamelo, but he's 6 of 9 from 3-point range, as you can see here, and continued to bolster. I don't think he needs to bolster the Rookie of the Year. He's got it. There's some really nice rookies this year, but he's just fabulous. So here's what he said. It was amazing. Every game with fans is way more fun. The intensity just rises up. And he's referring to that we're starting to see more fans enter into the arena as the vaccine is getting out there, and all basketball fans know that there is just this chemistry between the fans and the players that pushes it to a whole nother level. So I could imagine how these players feel being able to tap into that energy. Kyle Lowry finished with 19 points and 8 assists for the Raptors. They just lost their fourth. Pascal's out. Van Fleet's out. Amongst others, OG Anunoby. They all had safety protocols, which is something that's going to be interesting in the playoffs here. I think as we move into getting this vaccine spread a little bit more, it's going to get better, but we're going to see some of these games are going to get, in series may even get decided by potential safety protocol. Let's roll on down here. PJ Washington too for Charlotte's been really, really solid. Ball made one notable highlight reel. Look up here. Well, look. One notable highlight reel three-pointer when he caught a look-ahead pass from PJ Washington in the corner. Oh my gosh, you got to watch this highlight. He did. I'll go ahead and retweet on Twitter there. Did a 360-degree turn to avoid a defender and still knock down the shot. It's just, again, the confidence first to take that kind of shot. You see that with Anthony Edwards, where when he takes off to dunk, he's just like, "You want to meet me in the air? That's fine. We're gonna meet in the air, but I'm finishing this dunk." So let's go Hornets. I think they are probably going to grab that fourth seed, and make sure you're paying attention to this Cool Cats challenge. Hopefully you're able to get a pack coming up. It'll bump you forward. You need to have all the moments from the Cool Cats. For this series, you're going to need the 5 Cool Cats plus the base moments to get the reward. So just get ready for that. Don't sleep. Be in the game. You can always move those moments if you end up not getting them all right before. But one thing we have seen with the challenges here is that these things, they drop right when the reward gets announced and people start receiving their rewards, because you have to hold them to a time limit. The moments that you're holding to achieve that reward just plummet. So it's something to be aware of. I think the Lamelo is going to skyrocket. One thing that we've seen in TopShot is rookies, they get a lot of hype, and Lamelo's backing it up tenfold, and wait till these playoffs get going. So get your Lamelo. Another thing I'm really, really excited about is the Dallas Mavericks. I've talked about this on some previous podcasts. And what we're seeing with that team right now is Porzingas is starting to get healthy. He had a fabulous game last night. And then tonight he just went off. He was 10 for 15. I'll go ahead and share this. 10 for 15. 5 for 7 from three-point with 25 points and 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and threw in 3 blocks. So you get a healthy Porzingas back, and I've been calling this too, that they are going to be adding somebody. There's no way Cuban rolls into the playoffs here and doesn't give Luka some support and some help. So check out a Porzingas moment. And the key to all of these is getting in here early and being really in there before the moment skyrockets. Because we have seen moments take off, and I think that's going to be something very interesting to watch is when we get into the playoffs here and somebody has a great night, how much is that going to affect the moment the next day or within the next week and so forth. So another thing I talked about last night's podcast was about the LeBron moment. That's kind of settled around a solid 215, 220. I think that moment's going to go up. It's still in Series 2 LeBron. It's an early LeBron moment. And they're going to talk about playoffs. They're going to start making a massive push here. So watch that. And it's an amazing moment. That assist is gorgeous. So see if you can snag one of those for under 200. Again, a lot of people are rushing the high serial number on there. I don't want to go peek in too much on that, but let's take a look. Why not while we're talking about it? I got the screen share going for you now. So let me pull that up. LeBron. Remember, follow me on Twitter at NBA TopShot Drop at DJDev420. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell. Give me some comments and some likes. Appreciate all your support. Let's pull up this LeBron for you guys. LeBron's just on fire on Top Shot. So it's settled right around 209. But watch this as we look up the serial numbers here. Let me see what you guys are seeing. Go back. So these higher serial numbers is going to be tricky to find anything around 200. But if we keep moving down here, let's see, we'll probably hit a 3. I mean, we're still under 1,000 there. This moment is just gonna. It's so funny when you say card, it's still there, right? But these are beyond that. We're in the moment world, guys. It's so beautiful. So yeah, check this LeBron. I mean, you're not finding anything. There's a 385 at 1793. Let's look at current sales. 209 for, that's what I'm saying. Everyone's buying these low serial numbers. There's a decent one, the 18,000. Boom. 2,857. Good work. Nabalitz. So that's what you want to do. I mean, you have the low ask here going for 209, but you're looking at 28,000 this out of 35,000. You're at the bottom of the barrel. This guy paid $71 more, and you're up in the top 3,000. So again, not all of us have the funds to do that. Fabulous work here. 217, 9,000. Serial number under 10,000. That was done at 9:41. I always like to look at the times too, because things change as we get later. But this is what you want to do. And anytime you see this happening, you don't want to go be one of these. You don't want. You saw somebody here 217 for under 10,000 serial number. You don't want to. I understand you're getting your moment and you're done, but you don't want to settle. If you know you can do that, be patient. So what I would do is come up here. We were just up here. We're going to refresh the page. Let's see what we get. 195. Let's scroll down. That's probably way at the bottom. Yep. Like I told you, 25,000. So when you refresh, you also are refreshing all the moments up here. I wouldn't even look in the 16,000. I would just keep trying to push up. Look at that, 314. You want to find something for 250. See, so for 50 more bucks, you're up here. You're 13,000 more up. And right now, it's like, all right, well, tell me, Dream, what is the serial number doing for me, right? What am I getting out of that? Right now, it may not be immediate, but in the immediate, you're going to be able to sell your moment quicker. People are going to pay for, if you're going to sell at that low price, people are going to buy your lower serial number first. But what you're really going to do is down the road, when these moments are even more rare and there's so many more users, people are going to be looking for the rarities. And the rarity is the lower minted number. So spend a bit more. Know what your limit is. Don't go huge chunks up, but get up in there and always base it on what those other cushions are around there. And you can kind of see from the sales history like I showed you there, and also see from what let's refresh this again here just to 209 now this LeBron's at. So that's something you can do if you're just hanging. You can put some YouTube on, watch something, and then go ahead and just pick a moment that you want to shop for, and I guarantee you're going to find something low serial and a really good price, and then you go grab it, and you'll get really familiar with what those prices are moving for. So I did want to touch while we're screen sharing here with you, and I appreciate you guys out there listening on the podcast. We're moving a little bit slower because I'm doing both shows tonight. I'm talking to you, but I'm also looking at my YouTube audience. So we're kind of showing them, and remember, subscribe to me on YouTube, and you can enjoy the visual that I'm sharing with the YouTube audience here. So we're going to look at some of these rookies that I just pointed out. Last night there was, I believe, 5 rookies that were put in these base pack pre-order release that are on the market now. And they're all going to get first moment badges. They're going to get rookie badges. And there may be, oh, this is another moment that I'm really excited about right now. I mean, if you just watch this, sorry, I'm kind of wandering a little bit here. I just hit this Anthony Edwards moment from the pre-release set. And if you see this, if you watch this play, it's just, oh man, the moments are just so gorgeous. But he does this little stutter step fake and just goes right up the middle on James Wiseman and basically says, "What are you going to do, big dog?" And big dog tried. It was pretty weak. And I'm a huge Warriors fan. I love Wiseman. But what are you going to do with Ant? I mean, this guy is just an absolute beast. I wish we would have had him in the dunk contest. All right, let's go over here and look at the Jaden McDaniels. I like this moment. It is at 292 right now for the low ass, 295 when I refresh that. Woo! That's a nice low serial number. So right when there you go. I love that you guys got to see that. So right when I refreshed it, we get a 295 at 1279. If you spent $5 more, you'd be right there. So you're right in this little low 1000 serial number area for 300. And then now what I would do is I would just bump down here and go look and see what these have been going for. I haven't been following it. See, 240. But that's not at the 1000. There's your 1000, 316. And we got a 295. So that's just for recently, right? It doesn't mean this is one super quick way. I'm not showing you guys the other websites where you can really go track like days of purchases and really scroll through and filter. And we will do an episode now that I've got the screen sharing where we'll go through and look at some of that. So there's 2 very moment ranks, 2 very, very good websites that we can use. So this is the other rookie, Xavier Tillman. And that's a current ask at 188, the super low serial or super high serial number, 2,431 out of 4,000. Remember, these are out of 4,000. And TopShot said that these rookies were going to be very, very rare. This is a super limited amount. And we are going to be looking in the future for these probably to be a much higher mint for rookies. So getting these rookies at this low ask right now is a really, really good call. That's why I'm pointing these out to you. So let's refresh this. Tillman, just for the point of refreshing, 188 was the low ask. We hit it. Nothing's moving with him right now. So that's another thing you can see is how many people are looking at them. You refresh 5, 6 times. If you're not seeing that low ask get nailed and taken out of there, then you can go ahead and say, it's not too, all right, the McDermott's at 109. It's not too hot. It's not flying out of there right now. So I'll refresh a couple times. Let's check out the McDermott. I mean, I just call that garbage. I'm not touching that. On a 4,000, I don't want anything to do with a 2,950. Now, it's a decent price. It's 109. But if you shop, you want to go garage sale, put on your visor, get a little glass of lemonade, and just kick back. Like I said, look, for 20 more bucks, you're up here at 1522, 150. So I would refresh again here and see what you can get with the McDermott. These are all rookies I would check out, guys. These are going to be nice holds, but don't rush it. Pay attention to where these prices are at and what's happening with them, and then nab one of these lower. This is starting to slow down. Last night would have really been the night to be doing this. Numbers start to settle, but you can see this garbage down here. This is a decent moment for sure. We're looking at the Isaiah Stewart now, and the low ask is 226. But if you scroll up, we can get a 250. Boom. That's a nice one at 912. So if I was looking to grab this right now, I would probably grab that for $250, serial number 912 on the Isaiah Stewart. And if you were really feeling good and you were okay to spend the extra, there's a 435 for 275 and then a 410 for 299. And then a 335 for 350. So there's some nice ones there. And the thing, like I said, is you refresh, you're going to get some different moments up there. So have fun with that. That's kind of the thing, is you can multitask, have something else on to entertain, put some music on, and then just have that refresh going. One thing I do recommend that I have is for my Mac is a refresh app where it just installs it on your Safari. You can set the time that you want it to refresh, and it just auto refreshes for you. And so you're looking over there, and it just keeps telling you the updated prices. I think it's like $3.99 for that app. So I would check that out too. The auto refresh app is fabulous. So Peyton Pritchard we're looking at now. That's probably the hottest one out of these rookies. It's at 310. It's been higher. As you can see, if we go up in serial number here, you're not seeing anything in the 300 area. So that's where, we got 399 at the 15. But what I would do is, if you can get anything under the 15, under that 400, there's a 370. Under the 370, go for like 350, 320. There's 399, 397. Yeah, 320, 300, anywhere up in there. So check those out, guys, and get ready for this cool catch drop. Get ready for some more fluctuations. We've got playoff movement coming, and that's going to be a major bump to the Top Shot community. So I think that's going to wrap up the podcast for now. I'm going to stay live for a little bit longer here and just kind of surf around on the marketplace. I so appreciate you listening and subscribing to the podcast. Please share, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at NBA TopShot Drop, at DJDev420. You can subscribe on YouTube to NBA TopShot Hot Drop, and that's also the podcast on iTunes and Spotify. Enjoy it. All right, guys, let's just do a couple little marketplace checks. We're going to get off these rookies here and take a look. I want to check out the Edwards. There we go. We'll do a little Edwards shopping because this is just a moment I'm looking for right now. Let's see what the movement's been. $60 for serial number 18,000. Let's see what we got here. It seems to be the number. People are putting it at 60. So what I see with that, when you get people really pushing that 60, somebody's going to put something up for 59. And sometimes it'll be a way lower serial number. But while that 60 is up there, you can surf up here to the lower serial numbers and see if you can nab a 65 or 70. Willing to pay $5 more or something for for a way nicer serial number. But that also educates you a little bit on what a good deal would be, because you can see the rate up here, not even finding anything in the 70 range. So this is just your window shopping strategy, and your reward is when you find a nice little treasure up here. And a lot of times, if you're going up in price, you're not competing with those bargain hunters for the lowest ask. So let's refresh. Let's see if we got a 59. That's what I was predicting, because that 60 is there. Somebody's going to go 59. And that's good advice for you. It's $1. So if you have a lower serial number and you're trying to move your Edwards right now and you're willing to take 60, you got to be willing to take 59. Personally, if I had this moment, I would be putting it in the vault. This is an amazing moment. Let's read it. It's not just athleticism, it's attitude. Minnesota Timberwolves rookie Anthony Edwards shows no fear taking off from the three-point line to run up and plaster a massive slam on the Golden State Warriors on January 25th, 2021. I'm going to close this window here. Let's see. What we got. I'm using this new app to stream tonight, guys. So I hope it's all coming off really clear. And I cannot see my comments. So if you are commenting, I'm sorry I'm not responding. I don't know where they are. I can't find them. Yep. So let's refresh this a little more, see what we can get. We'll go for a couple more minutes here. 60. I don't think anybody's any to see that, and that makes me feel like you're not getting. Let's go look at what we got. Current sales. I'm just in love with the moment. But the last sale was at 10:21, so we're going six minutes on that. No movement. We'll come right back to it. Let's check what's happening with the LeBron. 207. Ooh. I mean, you're in the basement down here. 27,000. It's insane. Like, there's no deal worth that. This guy did all right. 12,000. Boom. 9,000. Better. It's just crazy to go way down there in that insanity. So if you're listening and following me, that's one of the biggest and easiest and simplest advice I can give you is it is worth it to bump up a little bit and get a way better serial number. Oftentimes, especially with these huge mints where you're getting 35 of a moment, 35,000, you can jump up 10,000, 15,000 and for a matter of $5, $10 sometimes. So just be really conscious of that. We're going to pop back to the Anthony Edwards in a second here. I might need to get a drink of water. I wish I could see the comments. See what got you guys in here. Oh, there's a button for the comments. Alright, I got it up now. Alright, nothing happening with the Edwards. I just love that moment. The other really low price moment is the Wiseman. From the space set. Look at this. Woo! Gotta be liking that. Just that little hesitation when he catches it, right? That pass, the overhead halo pass to the corner. If it just freezes the defense, especially in the paint there. I would love to nab that one. It'd be a matter of moving some other things in the collection. I could do that right now, show you a little bit of the collection. Just want to go in here. We got that LeBron. I feel good about that one. Under 2,000. The Facundo. He was so good tonight. Woo! And this is one of my cherished possessions. I love that quickly. And the Precious. The Chuma. Make sure you're getting your Chuma, guys. That's another one of those rookies that you should be holding. The Chuma Okiki. And he's solid. We got a bunch of these Hallies. And the Cool Cats. I've got a chunk of the Cool Cats. I'm not set yet to complete the master. But I'm keeping an eye on it. So, boom. We're going to go back and check. Let's refresh. So I'll show you this auto refresh I do here too. So nothing's happening with that. Edwards, nothing. How about LeBron moves a lot. LeBron is hot on Top Shot. LeBron's hot everywhere. We got to enjoy him while we have him, man. Can you imagine what these moments are going to be worth when he's done? When he's moved on. Look at this. This is just, where is this? 33,209. They got a couple down here. Yeah. Wow. That is just not worth it, guys. Don't even. No, thank you. I mean, I'm sure there's a price, right? All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some water. All right. So I think that's it, man. Pretty mellow night. We had a fabulous couple games there. I love watching the Mavericks, and I love seeing. Let's just check the Cool Cats before we check out here. I love seeing them start to get some momentum going into the playoffs here because Luka is just so special, and getting to see. Whew. So this is where you start getting into the thing about challenges. Is if you have invested in the challenges and then your reward drops to this price, where did you get in on the challenge? And that would be a hold at this point. Man, Luka was skyrocketing. But look at, he's holding. So you need all these. You need every single one of these, plus the 5 that are going to be coming in the pack, plus the base if you're going to try to unlock the reward, or if you just decide to buy the reward, then you skip the base. Which I wouldn't say would be a bad strategy. Instead of trying to collect all of them, unless you can grab those bases early and pay really, really low prices on those. And we'll talk about those as we get into it. There's a huge rumor about the base for this next Cool Cats drop. The base is actually from cold weather players. So players that played in cold weather or from cold weather areas. So it's just a rumor. It's also on First Mint, at the First Mint. So check that out. But I think we're going to wrap up tonight, guys. I really appreciate all your support and tuning in, and we're looking to make some improvements with the channel here. And yeah, enjoy it. have fun, and hit me up on Twitter with anything you're wondering about or any questions you have. Please subscribe and share, and have a great rest of your weekend.